Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. We've got a fun one for you today. This is El Prazo Man here, and coming back to you with another video. Please like this video, and please subscribe here on YouTube. And I would also really appreciate it if you would head over to my Twitch channel. Follow me on Twitch. I'm not asking you for any money, but just go ahead and follow me on Twitch. And if you do that, you can click the link over there and enter. It's on Stream Elements. Click the link over there. Very simple if you already have a Twitch account, and you can enter to win a limited 5-star character. We already gave away a copy of Zabai to our last winner, and so we're going to do that again. So please check me out on Twitch for more details on that. Alright guys, let's get into it. Today we're of course going to be talking about Wuthering Waves, rather broadly, but more specifically about a potential shift away from being free-to-play friendly, using doubled pawns as a measuring stick of sorts. But first, let's break down why that matters, and why this new in-game mode gives us such a good opportunity to take a candid look at the state of the game, warts and all. First, Wuthering Waves had hit the market back in May of 2024, and that is almost 2 years ago now, along with stunning visuals, fresh and novel quests, an immersive open world to explore, fast-paced, engaging combat and character building, and of course the best waifus in the gacha sphere. Kuro Games put WoA on the map, riding the back of its reputation as one of the most free-to-play friendly games ever released in the genre. Any friendlier and you couldn't even consider it a gacha game. The banner pity was 80, 10 lower than the standard 90 set by Genshin Impact and upheld by most of its contemporaries. The weapon banner was a guarantee, and all that is to say nothing of the free new player selector, giving you a choice of several meta-limited 5 stars, along with their weapon, even including probably the most OP resonator in the game for the better part of the last 18 months, and I'm of course talking about Shorekeeper there. Add to that a healthy dose of free in-game currency and rewards every single patch, and you've got yourself a game that anybody can play and clear all content, from the freest of free-to-play to the whalest of whales. What could possibly go wrong? Gee, I wonder. Alright, thanks for bearing with me through my crappy monologue that I just wrote. I've been watching too much Baron Coleman. He does that every night, and I just love his monologue, so I thought, I'm gonna try a monologue, let's see how it goes. Anyways, yeah, that's basically what I had to say about, where we started out with Wuthering Waves and where we're headed. And it is troubling. It is concerning. I know that you guys feel it. I feel it. Let's talk about it. And I think doubled pawns makes a lot of sense as a good measuring stick, and this is why. First of all, it doesn't have a ton of unique buffs. It does have a few. And the ones that it has are very, very illuminating to this whole question of, is this game still free-to-play friendly? So, let's come over here. And first, let's clarify a couple things. One, I am a skill issue player, notoriously so. And so I don't expect, you guys should not expect me to be just brute forcing, just being the sweatiest player ever and just being able to pick up any character and dominate. There are people that can do that. Most people cannot. And I think people that are watching YouTube content for perspective or information on how they can make their account better, or how they can play the game better. People that are already sweaty enough to use S0 characters and get crazy scores in this endgame mode shouldn't be watching YouTube videos you know, to maybe they do. Maybe they think, well, I can even get better, whatever. But most of those people already have it figured out without having to get any additional input from anybody else. But for me, I do not have a free-to-play account, and so I have some characters and teams that I would consider free-to-play, though. And I would just like to show you the stark contrast between the two, and I think that will speak volumes way much more than I could if I sat here and went on a 30-minute monologue or whatever. First things first, let's go. Well, first, let me make sure that she's on the right play style before I do anything.
Power levels.
So we'll make sure that we have her on Tune Rupture. We do. Okay. So we're gonna come back here, double pawns, and the team that obviously they wanted you to pull for, and you would have had to pull 3 resonators in the last month and a half if you in order to pull this off. So if you did, good on you. And we're going to show you the difference here. I have sequence nodes on all of these characters. I don't have any S6 characters. I am not a whale like that. I don't have any refinements on 5-star weapons or anything like that. But Mornier S2, Linné S4, Imeth S2. So we're going to show you that first, and just how crazy of a difference it is. But even at S0, I'll show you some other... Okay, let's just look at the difference here.
All targets in sight. Structural override in the stars. Hear my query.
First of all, it's the same enemies as the same bosses as the last one of these, which I did not love. Well, 2 of them are the same. But it's just like the same, recycled bosses from the last patch, and the last patch, and the patch before that, and the patch before that, and it just seems like it never changes. I don't know. So, but everyone says, oh, Kuro listens. I always see that with Saint Tontas, whatever the fuck that means. Oh, Kuro listened. That's the title of like 50% of his videos. They listened. The devs listened. No, I don't think they did. Unless I'm retarded. Yeah, not bad damage there. Okay, here we go. We'll try to use as little amount of field time with Mornier as possible. We need to get that. Oh shit. Where's your burst? Unbelievable. Where's that energy? Energy problems, not nice. Hopefully we got the next boss with this. 755, pretty nice.
Assuming master control. All use structural override initiating criticality protocol. Attack confirmed. Drive safe. Go over here. Mark. No. Don't blink. You'll miss the best.
Hopefully we can get one more full rotation out of Imeth. Might be tough. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see.
Heroes on. Lights up. Lineups checked.
Not quite, but alright, we did get 13k. So, pretty nice score, right? Pretty nice score. So we're gonna come back now, and we're gonna show you what a free-to-play team that I, feel like I, for the most part, know how to play pretty well, but for whatever reason, yeah, let's just show you this. So we're gonna do a Phoebe Spectro Frazzle team. For one thing, the buff is not as nearly as helpful as the Tune Rupture buff, but let's just see the difference. In score. And it's not, now, Jesus.
With time.
Come on. You're an asshole.
Swift and resolute. The end has come.
Well, that's a problem. I'm gonna restart that. That was bad. Totally whiffed on the,
Swift and resolute. Moment of resonance. Strike from the shadows. One with the sound.
Sentinel protection. Judgment time.
okay. I wish I liked playing Phoebe more, because she's such a cool character.
From the heart.
Unfortunately, he does have the Spectro res. I didn't think about that.
Swift and resolute. The hour is upon us. I sense your weakness. One with the sound. No hesitation.
Sentinel protection. Careful now. Bluebird, be my salvation. Answer me. Together we stand. Argument. Leave it to me.
Oh, come on.
Astral modulation.
Swift and resolute. Moment of resonance. One with the sound.
Sentinel protection. Together we stand. Pretzels, give me strength.
Pretzels give me strength. Yeah, I mean, that was bad. That's skill issue for sure. Let's go to another low investment team. Now, of course, they are going to give us the buff here. Yeah. I posted a short, a YouTube short of TOA clear with this team, and I got I got eviscerated for not playing quick swap, but there are reasons that I don't. For one thing, Lupa's enhanced intro skill requires you to trigger all the outro skills in a row. For another thing, Brant's outro skill triggers a pretty nice additional bit of damage from the incoming resonator when they use their resonance skill. So there's two reasons right there that you want to play out their rotation.
Beckon the divine flame. Sever. Reveal yourself.
Yeah, someone also got pissed at me for not using Inferno Rider with her, but I don't like. I only like the summon type echoes. That was too slow there, though.
Climax of the show!
Damn, I hate that. It's not very seamless when they switch bosses.
Who's the caged bird now?
So, anyway, kind of the gist of I guess my main point with all of this, with the double pawns being a really good example of why this is not free-to-play friendly, is that there are asteroid rewards that are not accessible to most casual players of this game. Oh boy, caught me. Well, shit, that score could have been a lot better. Anyways, I think, and so yeah, one of the things here, let's look at the rewards for a second, so you can see what I'm talking about. Now, everybody can get that really easily. The 3 from the stability accords. In the Singularity expansion, I've gotten all, as far as Asteroid goes, which is what, you know, most people really care about. I've got all but this one, where I was able to get 3 teams with 500. Right, yeah, 5,000 points with 3 teams. But wasn't able to do it with a 4th team, and I have a good amount of characters on my account. You know, again, I'm notoriously a button masher, skill issue player, but I do know how to play a fair amount of resonators the right way. Some of them I'm not playing perfect rotations, or maybe the builds aren't perfect or whatever, but the point is, that's gonna be most people. The problem I have is that most people cannot reach this. You know, one of my buddies who is pretty good at this game, like he plays it, he's been playing it for longer than I have, but he's a free-to-play guy, and he told me that he can barely reach 5,000 points with 1 team. And this is clearly, this whole endgame mode is a response to Stygian Onslaught, which released, if I'm not mistaken, in Genshin Impact, it released, I believe, at the end of last summer. So it hasn't been out for that long, but this was released, I believe, in direct response to that, so that they would have, I mean, I think they saw what Stygian Onslaught did for Hoyoverse. It brought them in a lot of extra money because people had a reason to 6 characters. Before, well, why would you do that? You know, the Spiral Abyss and Imaginarium Theater were already easy enough with, you know, C1 or C2 characters. Why would you need to take it further than that? And I think that Kuro got the message, and as a result, they now have implemented something that's not even, it's not even like it's a challenge that, you know, a Dark Souls like or From Software challenge, you know, where it's like, oh, if I just bang my head against the wall for long enough, then everything's gonna be great, and I'll figure it out, and it'll be this, you know, this dopamine rush, and I'll feel so good. And no, that's not gonna happen with this. You're going to hit a damage ceiling based on investment. There is a little bit of user error, obviously, but once you reach your peak performance, there's going to be a damage ceiling. And I can already tell you that these fucking demo resonators are dog shit. So whoever you have but have not built, forget about it. They're dog shit. They suck. Sorry. They just do. They suck fat dick. They're not good. So, what are we to do then? Well, I mean, you have a couple choices. You can either keep investing because you want to pick up the extra astrite when it comes around, which at the end of the day you're still losing money because you have to invest a lot in these characters in order to get them to a place where you're getting crazy scores like that. Or you accept the fact that this game has totally shifted away from free to play. There are a couple other things I think if we're going to be discussing this shift away from free to play towards pay to win philosophy, I think that it's worth talking about the signature weapon problem. I brought this up a little bit in the iMyth video, and I think that it bears repeating, because let's take a look at our recent string of Resonator releases. Okay, Mornier could be played with Discord, especially if you had it at R5. For newer accounts, or even my account is not newer, but it's not a 1.0 account. I only had R1 Discord, and I was, by the time I pulled on the, because it was on the banner, right? Well, pulled on the banner a few times to try to either get this or get a couple more copies of Discord, and I ended up just getting this. And that is part of this pay to win situation, and they're baiting you. They guarantee the weapon. You know that the weapon's guaranteed, and that little voice in your head says, well, hey, the weapon's guaranteed. Just get it. And suddenly you're like, wow, shit, I already got her weapon. Why don't I just get her sequence node? And then maybe I can save up some coral. And maybe I'll get her S2 and on and on and on. And so anyways, yeah, Mornier to be at peak performance really does want her weapon. For Lene, the phasic homogenizer actually would be a fine option, but again, really does want her signature weapon. iMyth, Everbright Polestar, there's not really an alternative here. This one is tough shit. You're either getting the weapon or you don't get her at all, because it's just not fucking worth it. And that's a bottom line kind of thing, you know? So, yeah. You get the weapon or don't get her at all. Hey, you know what? While we're there, you get the weapon, you get a couple sequence nodes, you're gonna be in really good shape, and you don't even need Mornier. If you have Chisa, you're golden. Her, well, Imith with Chisa, and excuse me, pardon that interruption. Imith with Chisa and Lene is a pretty nasty team as well. But again, that's 3 limited characters. Another part of the pay-to-win problem that we're seeing develop here. It's just, it is tough to ask people to, I mean, you may be able to invest in one team like that, but not multiple, which is what this new endgame mode is basically asking you to do. The next part of the free-to-play problem is that we don't have any. We have 0 for recent new 4-star units
A laser sword.
that are worth a shit.
Pretty cool, right?
Who was the last 4-star unit that anyone gave a shit about? Please tell me. I would love for somebody to tell me, please. So anyway, let's fuck around and find out here a little bit. Do this team. We'll do the old negative status fusion burst, and we'll show you guys what that can look like. Again, this is with I would call it medium investment, dolphin level investment, not whale, dolphin level investment. I would call this. Let's see how we do. Whoops.
Over here.
Not like that. See how we do here.
Take it up, tie a bow, and call that my
We'll start with Monet. Play her exactly the same. Same with Imith actually. Chisa.
Come, meet your end. To pieces. Twist and bend. Structural collapse. There's still time before the dead snap. Whirling up. Evil head. Right, soul sing in harmony.
To the Savior's victory!
The world is mine to guard.
Objective logged.
Yeah, you're gonna play her the exact same as well.
Come on, little one. Fly high.
Truth. Reach the cosmos. Body limit unlocked.
The Savior rises.
Not bad.
Drive safe. Special delivery. Go boom. One more. Lifeline blocked. In the blink of an eye. Nothingness. Deconstructed. Cutting through the numbers. Whirling up. From the sky. Come on, little one. Starlight over the seas.
Scorch through the void.
Light to the finale. Fire!
Order confirmed.
Smile.
Sparks. Ignite the world. Pierce through. Light wings activated.
Stars shine tonight. Drive safe. Don't blink. You'll miss the best part. Check this out. Need a ride, sweetheart? That's something to blink of an eye. A pivotal moment. Quick.
8602. So, still comes in clearly quite a bit behind IMET's premium team.
But again, yeah, and again, this is part of the problem. Is, I mean, you've got 2 of the 3 characters right there on banner right now. So, say you skip Mornier, but you were able to pick up Lene, and you got those 2 on banner right now, Chisa and Ina. Well, I mean, for one, Lene probably ends up being replaced on this team in the future. We just don't know by who. Fusion Burst is actually kind of already right now. We have no idea where it's going. And so to ask you to invest any more in a character for future impact is never, never, never. Anyways, my hope for all of you is that you play this game because you like it and you enjoy it. All of the content that it has to offer, this big, awesome world to explore and all of that, the quests. As long as you still enjoy all that, well, I guess at the end of the day, who cares if they get a little greedy with their endgame content, trying to make an extra buck or two. But, you know what? I've got to be the guy to rant about it, because it is ridiculous. You know, again, I'm not coming to you as any authority on this matter, but, look, my opinion is, there's a clear and away tier list right now, and Pride Wins tier list is a joke, by the way. To me, there is a clear and away tier list that has pretty much 3 characters in it. It has Imeth, Lene, and Mornier. All the rest of them are good or even great, but they are not quite on the same level as those 3, and I just showed you an example of that with the same investment, exact same investment, and I could show you the same thing with Lupa. I just did a test with Lupa, Mornier, and Imeth, and it was clocked at right about the same, about 8.5 thousand in the double pawns matrix. So yeah, that's where we're at. That's where the meta's at right now. This is shifting away from being free-to-play friendly. Hopefully, Kuro does listen and things change back for the better. These gacha games are fluid, and as the market moves, if devs are smart, then they will adapt with it. And so we gotta stay on them. We gotta fill out our surveys. We gotta let the devs know that we're not happy with the direction that things are going. We want things to be fun for everybody and not just for whales. And yeah. And if you, well, my goodness, you're gonna turn me into a real whale, because there's no other way I'm gonna be able to clear some of it. No, but for real. It's really just this new endgame mode. That's it. And that's, you know, I don't know where we go from here as far as that goes. We'll see. We'll see. It looks like they are going to be doing it exactly like Stygian Onslaught, where it's just once per patch, and that's it. So I guess you've got another 30-something days to beat your head against the wall and get the same result over and over and over and over again. Unless you want to pull on the banners and get sequence nodes, which is what they want you to do. Alright guys, love y'all. Thank you so much. Please subscribe. Please follow me on Twitch. Join my giveaway, and I will catch you on the next one.